Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brother D here, coming back at you with another edition of the Brother D Show podcast. And on tonight's show, we will be talking from the subject, You Won. You have overcome so many mountains and you have overcome so many different obstacles in your life. Even when people wanted to see you fall and when people wanted to see you fail, I've come to tell you that you have overcome the odds and you have won. People have counted you out. People have thought that because all of the odds were stacked against you in your life, because your life did not come across as an easy life, they thought that you would not amount to much. They thought that you would always have a disadvantage or a crutch. But I've come to tell you that you have won. You have done more with less. I'm going to say that one more time. You have done more with less. You've come out swinging compared to people who have had everything given to them. People who might have had both parents in the home. People who might have had mentors. People who might have had colleagues to always pour into them and tell them that they're doing a great job and that they are going to excel in life. You came out and did more with less because, see, your life wasn't always easy. You lived a life where you didn't always have somebody patting you on the back and telling you that you were doing a great job. You didn't have everybody affirming you and saying that you're going to be great one day. You're going to be somebody to look up to and look forward to one day. You didn't have that. And sometimes it became hard and it became difficult for you because you just did not understand why. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to even get myself to a point where people are not really around or they're not really encouraging me? Some of you said, what's wrong with me to where I can't have what everybody else has? What's so wrong with me to where I can't have the different things that people possess? Friendships. Mentorships, work relationships. How come I can't have it? What did I do that was so wrong that caused me to be in a position to where I can't have what they have? But I've come to tell you that it was never about where you was. It was never about who wasn't there. It was always about how you was going to come out. It was always about how you was going to come out. So you have to understand that you were always going to come out with more anyway, even if you came out later. Even if you came out later, you was always going to come out with more. You were always going to have more substance on the inside of you. Even if you got certain things physically, got the house or the car later on in life, got married later on in life, those things were going to happen, but guess what? It was going to last longer and it was going to be more meaningful compared to everybody else who got everything early. Or what they may deem to be on time or according to their timeline. By the time you got your stuff, it was going to last longer. It was going to mean so much more and it was going to have more of an impact. It was going to last longer. It was going to mean so much more. And it was going to have an impact. Because guess what? You were undefeated. You won. People have tried to race up against you. They did all they could to try to put you in a box. But guess what? You always broke out of the box. You did all that to stop me. But here I am constantly going. And see, that's the problem. People can never figure you out. When they thought that you were always over here, you came out with something else. You came out with another invention. You came out with another witty idea. You came out with another single. They can never group you in or box you in because they wanted to box you in so they could have everything. They wanted to box you in so they could always be the star of the show. But you were always the star and you were never trying to be the star. But you always outshine them. You were never in a race. You were never in competition with them. But they always found themselves to be in competition with you. They did all of that, but guess what? You won. You overcame the most darkest seasons of your life, whether it have been a divorce, the loss of a loved one. You have overcome so much, and guess what? You can pat yourself on the back, even if nobody else does it. You can pat yourself on the back and say, you know what? I'm proud of me. Because I have overcome so much that could have taken somebody else out. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of my own determination. I'm proud of what I have overcome. So you have a lot to celebrate. We just came through the 4th of July. So I've come to tell you that now you're in a time of celebration. You have a lot to celebrate moving forward. Because you did not endure all that hell for many, many years just for you to get only a few days or a few weeks of celebration and then your life ends. No, it don't end like that. It doesn't work like that. There's something significant that's right ahead of you, that's right in front of you, but you have to keep going in order for you to see it. There is something significant that's right ahead of you, but you have to keep going in order for you to see it. And you have to believe that within yourself. You never were in a race with them. And now guess what? Because you stayed over here and you built things in silence and you did what you needed to do to make sure that the rest of your life would be the best of your life. Now you're about to see it. Now it's all about to make sense. Because what didn't make sense years ago, all of the suffering, all of the turmoil, all of the heartache and heartbreak that didn't make sense, the loss of the apartment, the loss of the house, the repossession of the car, all of those different things that did not make sense is now going to make sense as you move forward, as you hold your position, as you don't move your feet, as you stand 10 toes down. It's now going to make sense. You won and they lost. This is Brother D. Wall, and I hope that this show has motivated and inspired you. Please feel free to share this show with those in your inner circle. Have a good one.